Aloha friends and sacred timekeepers. This will be a Trecena reflection for days 1 through 7 of the Lamat Trecena, which is considered to be one of the most auspicious times in the Tzolk'in calendar. So welcome Lamat. This is a golden energy that is ripe and fertile. This is a time when we honor the seeding and the harvesting. We honor the seeds as having the genetic blueprint of completion. And so, that exponential potential of the harvest that is to come, and we celebrate the rich abundance that surrounds and supports us, the beauty, the bounty, the blessings. We honor that there is more than plenty for everyone and more than enough to share. And so this is a time to have a joyous and generous spirit, and to really honor the seeds that we're planting now, literally and figuratively. What are you getting into the ground? What are you going to nourish and tend to over the next, this is, Lamat will be in the first tone for the next 20 days. So this is a time that we can really think about the seeds that we want to plant, and to do so with a joyful spirit, and to plant these seeds with that lightheartedness and brightheartedness that is going to really nourish those seeds to grow and to flourish. Okay, and this is a time that we can consider how can we better nourish ourselves so that we can flourish into the world, right? And flourish as human beings, and certainly as a greater collective. How can we really nourish those different qualities and those different aspects of ourselves that helps us to be more generous, to be more giving, to be more to feel blessed each and every day, to really see what is working, and to step into just a greater vitality and creative mojo. This could be a very creative time to make some art, or to work in your garden, or to write that story, or write that music that you've been that's been percolating in your mind or your field. This is a beautiful day to really honor those things that help us to flourish, and that rich diversity. Okay, Lamat is about diversity. It's the 4 colors of corn, and the 4 colors of humanity. It's the creative capacity of humans, plants, and animals, and also ideas. So this could be a time when we feel really inspired and moved to create. So thank you, Lamat. So again, the first tone is that day of initiation. It is the day to plant the intention, plant the seed, and really step into that. It's the original oneness of creation. That number 1, it represents this totality that is whole and complete. And so may we honor this first day in whatever ways that we can, whatever creative capacity we have. Maybe it's just planting that wildflower packet, or something a little more simple, like lighting a candle and saying a prayer for what you wish to invite and welcome in during this Trecena of Lamat, okay? So many, many blessings on this first day, and as we move through this Trecena, the second tone, which will be the solstice, okay? We're moving, this will carry us into the solstice. So we have Muluk, which is Nawal of fire. It is about the fire ceremony and our sacred offering. Tone 2 can represent coming in with service and support. It can also represent polarity and duality and self-sacrifice. So this asks us, what are we willing to sacrifice to really, take care of those seeds that we're planting during Lamat? Like what kind of what can we offer up to the fire, right? Muluk is about the fire offering, and it's prayers, and it's our willingness to alchemize. It's our willingness to give and to pay back and to pay forward. Okay, so what if we're thinking about Lamat as an abundant time and really representing the land of plenty, so to speak, how can we make offerings to others? How can we show up and really gift ourselves and pour forth our creative offerings into the world during Lamat? This is a time to think about what we would like to offer, what would we like to give, but also what do we owe? Is there any debt? How can we really balance, right, the giving and the receiving and create harmony? Muluk is in a wall of harmony, okay? It represents the fire offering, the ceremonial fires, but also the holy rains that come and cleanse and quench us. So thank you, Muluk, for reminding us to pay back and to pay forward and to consider our sacred offering during this abundant time, and to have that joyful, generous spirit. On tone 3, we have oak. We have the wolf dog, and 3 represents the inner journey and also the home. So it's our intimate, our most intimate space around us. And 3 can represent a challenge because it can be hard to be with ourselves, and it can be tricky to navigate the inner realm. And wolf dog medicine is that of unconditional love and devotion and loyalty. And so if we can take time to honor that inner journey, and to honor the home, okay, and to honor our pack, this is a time when we might want to be out with others and celebrating outside of the home, celebrating, like not be isolated and not be kind of trapped inside or alone. And so this is a time that we do want to connect with others, for sure, during this time of Lamat. But the 3 oak asks us to also remember to have a loyalty to that inner connection, and to really trust in our ability to find our footing. Okay, the wolf is sure-footed, has a strong inner GPS that helps it to navigate the wild woods in the night. So thank you, wolf, for being an ally for us, through any potential challenges and obstacles that we might face on this third tone of Lamat. On the fourth day, we have Chuen, sacred monkey. And Chuen is the Nawal of all artists and artisans, and reminds us to get playful and creative. And so on this fourth day of Chuen, this could be a beautiful time to bring your art, to bring your magic, to bring your creative capacity into the physical realm, and to share that with others, to let it be seen and savored and celebrated. So thank you, Chuen, for reminding us to monkey around and to make some magic. Especially this is a particularly blessed day here in this Lamat Trecena. Both of these Nawales of Lamat and Chuen are really the most auspicious of the Tzolk'in. So this could be a really beautiful day. Let's see, this is gonna be, what day is this? Thursday, the 23rd. So that's a day to keep your eyes on and see if you can, see if you can enjoy the juicy vibes. Day 5 brings us into Ebb, the sacred path, the sacred road. This represents our human journey and also the feet. And so the fifth tone represents the work that we've got to do. Okay, again, Lamat is not necessarily just about kicking back and relaxing and chilling. It's bringing the celebration into the work. Okay, it's bringing all of it together, and Ebb also has a golden energy to it. Okay, they're part of the same tribe, Lamat and Ebb, and so we want to look at the work that needs to get done, and how can we bring more of our vitality forward? How can we bring more of a radiance into our work, and to really let our work light us up, okay? And sometimes there's a lot of work that doesn't necessarily light us up and doesn't necessarily get get us excited, because sometimes work really feels like work. And so this could be a time to consider what type of work would light you up, and because this is the road, this is about our sacred path, this is about our journey, and this is Earth School, and we're here to do some work, but can we also learn through joy and celebration and abundance, right? I love to I have a labyrinth, and I love to walk my labyrinth on ebb days, and to honor my sacred path, and to bless my feet, and give them a little foot rub, and to just honor that they are my connection to the earth, and they keep me, walking and dancing through life. And so this fifth tone could be a really beautiful day to honor your path. Maybe give yourself a foot rub, or maybe you can, inspire someone else to rub your feet for you. And, or maybe you want to do a trade, a little foot massage trade, and, or some kind of foot blessing with rose water and, flower petals. There's so many creative ways to engage with the Tzolk'in calendar. It's one reason why I have such a deep love and passion for this wisdom, and for these Nawales are really, I've come to see them as allies, and they help me to, expand and enhance my vision and perception. They help me to really broaden my parameters and my perspective. So thank you. Thank you to the Tolkien calendar. Much love and respect. So let's see, we were just on ebb, so day 5, moving into tone 6. 6 is about the 4 directions, but also heaven and earth. So it's this 6-fold support that is really feels so held and so balanced and just beautiful. It's a lovely placement of the Trecena. And here we have Ben, which is the guiding light of home and family. Okay, Ben represents the spine and is a pillar in the family. It represents authority, but this is a loving, humble, gentle authority that really has it has this, it's the guiding light, so it has this energy to it of hearth and home. So fire element is coming through the energy, but it's the quiet fire of the hearth. Okay, this is the fire that we cook on, the fire that we've received through nourishment. Okay, through our meals, where we kindle the fire and we gather together as family, and we, hopefully we're nourished together. So this is a beautiful pairing of 6 and Ben. This could be, a really special day to honor just balance within the home, balance within the family. It might be that you kind of need to pick things up and make it nice and make a good meal. And again, maybe we do that with the spirit of Lamat, okay, the spirit of joy and celebration and giving thanks for all of the blessings in our lives, giving thanks for the abundance that we are gifted with, and may we really share that in the home and with the family, and really celebrate that. So thank you, Ben, for reminding us to stand up for what we believe in, to stand tall, to honor authority within the home, to honor that there is a need for that. There is a need for, I think of this as like a grandfather energy too. It has a sacred masculine quality to it. It represents the pillar and the staff. Okay, so Ben is just a beautiful, loving energy that we can work with. Thank you, Ben. So the 7th tone, which is the very center of the Trecena, the heart of the Trecena, we could say, is 7. Okay, 7 Ish. And here we have the Jaguar. And Jaguar is the day of the sacred feminine, the day to honor women and the fresh waters. Ish is a one that reminds us to land into our body, okay, to not be up in the head swirling around, but to really land into the body with a reflective, meditative quality that is quiet and listening. It's able to go deep. Okay, Jaguar is not afraid to sit with herself and to really get calm and and centered and in the body. Okay, Ish represents the muscles. And so, the more that we do that, the more that we really land into the body, we're able to access our intuition, okay, and our instincts. And so these are qualities of the jaguar, right? So may we, on the seventh day, take some time to get quiet, maybe visit a stream or a river or a creek, some sort of fresh water place that where we can get quiet and really bask in that beauty, honoring the water element, honoring the power of listening, and that cleansing that happens when we listen to water, right? It's like the best form of brainwashing. Letting that water just clear the mind and deepening into the breath, right? Celebrating the elements within the body, water, wind, and just feeling held in the earth of the body, okay? Jaguar is heart of earth, and so we honor the abundance of earth. And again, this is Lamat Trecena, which is already about abundance and that rich diversity. And so a Jaguar day is a beautiful day to also create a shrine, and maybe a shrine out in nature, like a simple natural shrine, and to make a prayer for earth, to honor the mother as the one who holds and nourishes us, the one who, she's got us, she holds us and feeds us, and despite all of the harm and all of our ignorance and arrogance, she continues to do her job, right? And to support, and so may we be held by her, and may we honor her through our actions, and through our prayers, through our silence. Thank you, Ish, for reminding us to remember the sacred feminine, whether we are men or women, to honor the mothers, to honor the waters. 7 can also relate to needing to make a decision. Okay, we kind of reach the top of the pyramid, so to speak, or the crest of the wave. On the 7th day, we have this vantage point, and so Jaguar has a moment to be reflective and to consider where to go next. And it's not really a day of action. This is a day to be discerning and careful and quiet. So thank you, Ish, heart of earth. Thank you for your beauty and full-bodied embodiment. May we be full-bodied and embodied as well. So I hope you have enjoyed this Trecena reflection for the first 7 days of Lamat. And if you're curious about where you fit into this sacred circle of timekeeping, if you're curious about your natal Trecena or your Mayan cross, I would be thrilled to share a reading with you. They take anywhere from 90 minutes to 2 hours, and this is a beautiful way to see yourself in a new light, and it's really inspiring and a lot of fun. So please reach out if you'd like to learn more about a reading. And sending so much love and many, many blessings at this time of Lamat. May we feel lightened and brightened at this time, and able to really savor the rich beauty of this life, and able to share ourselves, to share of our bounty, able to share our beauty, and really bask in the infinite blessings that surround us. So thank you so much for tuning in and for all of your support and encouragement. I truly appreciate all of you, and so much love.